Hey y'all, it's Natalie and I'm here back at my desk. I have a fun package from A Cherry on Top. So I thought that we would open it together. It's not very big, but it has some really exciting stuff on it and there's all kinds of new fall stuff in the store. So we'll have a little talk about that and look through this package. All right, I don't have like a whole big box. There's just like a nice little wrap of cardboard around today. And I've already kind of dug in, so hopefully I'm not going to make the packaging sounds too terribly much, but I'm super excited about this. I had to wait a little bit because some stuff was like, it wasn't pre-order, but it was, it had to be delivered, and so it was worth the wait. I know it. I can tell already. Okay, I'm so excited. All right, let's start with this. I got this Lawn Fawn die, and it has little... I guess those cut as well. Yeah, they do cut because it makes a fringed scalloped border. I'm really excited about this. I think it's going to be a really fun way to add texture to pages and cards. And you can probably go in different directions on your page with it. And then it also has this really cute little die that's like a stitched rectangle. I'm thinking I'm probably going to cut them apart. I think that's the intention, but you could keep them together because that is kind of a small bit to keep up with, but I think I'm going to cut it apart just because I will most likely use them separately. You know what I mean? Like that would be a different color and I'd use like probably a lot of glitter paper on this, I would imagine. I don't know if these will be cut or if they'll just be like little indentions. So that'll be fun to play with. And this is really affordable. I think that this is going to make a big impact on a page. It's going to be a very, like I said, textured element to add interest to your page to kind of elevate your page to make it look really nice. But I think it was like $8. So I feel like that is a really good deal to elevate your page and it's going to be really versatile. I think it's going to be able to be used a lot of different ways. Let's see the size. And the actual die, sorry if you're on the metric system. I am a dumb American. It is 6 inches, so perfect. So 2 of these will go across your 12 by 12 page. Less than 1 will go on your traveler's notebook page, your 6 by 8 page. Boom, you're covered. I love it. That's awesome. All right. This was a teeny tiny little, again, inexpensive add-on, but I love to do mixed media. However, if you are someone who maybe is a little hesitant about mixed media, this is so perfect because it looks mixed media-y, but it's also... you're controlling it, right? It's a stamp, and this is from, I think, All in Create. Yeah, All in Create. I don't think I've had any stamps from them yet, so that'll be fun. Do you want to see how it stamps? Let's just do it really quick. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. When you get any new stamp, you kind of got to cure it a little bit. Is that the right term? Kind of get it a little dirty so that the ink sticks properly, because if it's not... oh, they're separate. I thought they were one. I love that too. That to me brings even more versatility to this. I love that. Okay. So, a good way to do this is to either ink it up with like your embossing ink pad, because that ink pad is kind of like a sticky consistency, but also you can just use like your oils of your hands to, kind of make it where it's not going to give you that grainy image when you stamp. Let's try this. And I love to use Distress Oxides now. I know that like oxides and like dye inks have different qualities and properties, and they're each good for different things. And I do like a good dye ink, and you're going to get a really crisp image with a dye ink, but these are just what I always reach for and probably what I'm going to be using for most. To be honest with you, I can see me using the stamp and then with the Distress Oxides, and then probably even adding a little bit more watercolor, but you totally don't have to. Look at that. Like, that's so good. It definitely looks very watercolory, without, with the control of a stamp. I love that. And so that is going to be something I reach for often. And again, I think it was a pretty inexpensive stamp, so I don't know all the ins and outs. Sarah's really good about knowing about what the stamps are made of, and like, you get what you pay for usually. But when I find that when I'm using stamps, inexpensive stamps, for this purpose, for mixed media, for something that I'm going to essentially distort the image or expect the image to be a little distorted or not perfect, I'm totally cool with like maybe a lesser quality stamp. But I'm not even saying this is lesser quality because, I mean, that looks good to me. And here, let's just get out a dye ink and look at it real quick. Find a juicy pad. I love Catherine Pooler inks. I haven't really used them a lot lately, but that's just because I just love my Distress Oxide so much. But they definitely bring something different to the table, and they're beautiful, and her colors are great too. I just haven't been crafting as much lately, is why I haven't been using them as much. Oh no, that was a pattern piece of paper. Well, here's another scrap. Let's try this. Oh no, I didn't get a good image there. So yeah, I think that's a great quality stamp. That looks good to me. And again, the nature of this type of stamp is you are, I'm just gonna wipe it off with my hands because who cares? You are, you know, achieving a distressed look, an imperfect look. And so it doesn't really matter if it gives a crisp image, but I think it does. I think it's awesome. So I will link these products down below too if you're interested, but I think whether you do mixed media or not, this is a good little tool to have. And I have different stamps that I love to use with mixed media, but I didn't have one that looked like this, and I thought it was so cool, and I wanted to grab it. So, love that. All right. Kind of gone off track here, haven't we? A little bit. Okay. Oh, I'm excited about this. We're going to put all those, kind of talk about those together. So this is fun. So this is from Photoplay and their little collection called Say It With Stamps and Dies. And this is a shaker die. So I like to do shakers. I was making a card the other day, and sometimes when I'm making a card, like I make it a little harder than it needs to be when I'm making my shaker sometimes. But this is supposed to make your shaker really simple. So you're creating a square for the cutout, right? And then these sides are giving you the dimension that you need, so you don't have to use foam tape. And then these are different inset shapes that you get to use. So you see what I mean? So this is the box that is lifted up off the paper that gives you room for whatever you want to put inside, and then you have different shapes, and the shapes even have these additional dies on them. These are to cut out shaker bits. Now, probably not gonna use that so much because I know if you're like me, you have a bazillion trillion sequins, okay? And like, also sequins are sparkly, and I would rather have some sparkles inside of there than paper bits, but you could totally do it. I also think that you would need to do like a front and back paper for it to look right. I don't want to see white pieces on the back side of these cutouts, but otherwise I think this is going to be really fun to play with, and I'm going to use my sequins with it for sure. These is from Photoplay, like I said, and it was a good price too, I think. So I'm excited to play with that, and hopefully it will. I make a mess and I take forever whenever I'm making cards. I don't make cards all the time, but when I do finally say, okay, it's so-and-so's birthday, I'm going to make a card, and then I'm like, gosh, why did I make 3 times the mess that I would normally make if I were just making a scrapbook page? So I am hoping that will streamline my process. All right, let's see here. Let's talk about this. This is new in the store, and I had to grab it. So Tim just came out with a bunch of new, like a Halloween line, which is gorgeous. And so I think this might be part of that. I'm not entirely sure. But I had to grab this. It's not necessarily Halloween-y. It's like painters, what's it called? Sign painter. So it's supposed to look like you just have a paintbrush and you've painted a sign. But I think the size of these is so cool. And I think that I can see myself using them all the time. And I'm really excited about them. So I will have to apparently go through and pull all of them out of the red rubber. But if you have never used red rubber from Stampers Anonymous and Tim Holtz, they are fabulous. They stamp really beautifully. If you have a stamping tool, they usually have interchangeable bits that can fit these thicker, because these are thicker than clear stamps, so no worries there. And so, you know, it's, again, imperfect. That's my name of the game, right? Imperfect. I love. Yes. Love, love, love. So good. So good. I'm excited about these. So, and then they have like the front and back of this. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep this outside bit just because I can. Oh, you know what? Because it doesn't have the back. I lied about that. It does not have a back piece. That's the one thing that I don't love about these. But you could put them in some type of sleeve or something. But I think I might keep the outside just to keep them in and kind of keep them in place, right? And it comes with a nice little paint swatch, and I like that it comes with punctuation and numbers. That's really cool. And no 0, but you have an O, and I think that that would suffice. I think that was the idea. Love it. Super cool. Thanks, Tim. Good choice there. All right, so lastly, I'm going to show you the paper collection I got, and I'm super excited about this. Mostly it's Academia by 49 Market. This is a new to them designer. Like just this year, they started using this designer, Dennis Bruton. I know he used to design for other companies. So this collection is gorgeous. I've had my eye on it for a while. And I mean, it is new, but it has been out for a few months. So I do have already seen lots of people using it. My friends have used it, and I finally was like, you know what? It's back to school time. I'm very much a seasonal scrapper. So when I buy something, I want to use it immediately. And so when I didn't have back to school photos to scrap, I wasn't super pumped about buying this. But now I have them. I have back to school photos to scrap. So here we go. So this is cool. It's like little pocket cards for every grade. And then other sides saying a little much. I know this looks like a lot, but I mean, you're obviously just cutting them out and using one of them. So isolated, it's just, it's not a lot. It's not too much. I love this, like a chalkboard with numbers on it. Love that. Ooh, I like that. Really cool wood grain. Another chalkboard piece. Books, love it. Ooh, I like this good chevron. This is such a throwback. Like this like, seems like a basic gray or something back in the day. And then some icons, some teacher icons. I love this with the ledger paper. Really pretty. Some hexagons. Grid paper. Nice fun dots. Love this green grid. Love that color. One of my favorites. A fun just like distressed background. I do find these hard to use, but that's okay because that's my jam. A nice brick background. Love that. Sometimes I take my boys' pictures in front of the brick fire chimney on our house. And so that would kind of, I mean, it might be too much really, but it matches. And there you go. That looks like a building that was on the hill at good old UT Knoxville where I went to college. That's cool. I like this. It's already matted for you. You could do like a nice cluster here and this would be like a page that comes together fairly quickly. I like that. And same with this. Ooh, I like this. We have some different languages down here. Felicitaciones. Felicitaciones. I like to say that. Acclamations and congratulations. Yeah, I mean, that's Spanish, so I don't know if that's another language, but to me, I don't know. Anyway, interesting. I digress. And some more hexagons. That's cute. And so these are meant to be like for smaller pages, I think maybe. You can cut them apart. Oh, because it's just the back of the packaging. I love that. I love that they use the packaging because they know. And you could even use these too. You could find a fun way. Maybe I'll do that. See, to go along with that, I got, what else did I get? So these are not part of the Academia collection, but these are rub-ons, and I thought they were so gorgeous, but they totally match. So these are from Stamperia, and they are for the Fortune theme, or what do you call it? Line. So they're rub-ons. So I love rub-ons. I use 49 Market rub-ons all the time. Just like we were talking about making mixed media backgrounds. Like, look how cool this all would look together. And this is Celestial. It gives me, sorry, that's my strap from my phone. I got a new phone. This is Celestial, and this is like, it's giving potion vibes, right? Like this is Harry Potter to me. And I could use these on our Harry Potter pages. I actually have a lot of Harry Potter photos to scrap because we did a house sorting with my nephew. So anyway, I thought they looked really cool, and I think they'd be fun for back to school pages, but anything to go with this collection, because this Academia collection, I don't think it necessarily has to be back to school. Like I said, another idea is to use it with some Harry Potter pages, because I think that they would be on same vibe, right? Like the same colors and stuff like that a lot of times. Oh, I love this. So this is the 49 Market die cut elements. There's 72 of them. But look, you could totally cut these out and use them too. I love that they're like their packaging is sustainable. You can reuse it and everything. So we have some frames here. Got a protractor. Is that a protractor? I think. We've got some die cut circles with little affirmations. Stars. Love stars. Always love stars. These are so versatile though. Like these don't have to be anything to do with school. All these frames are super fun. You are awesome. Again, super versatile, not as necessarily with school all the time. Little champ, that could totally be with sports. A double frame. I love the muted colors and vibe. And actually, my family, we just booked some family photos in the fall. And my mom was like, are we going to coordinate our outfits? And I'm like, oh, okay, well, how about we just say like, natural fall colors, which of course, I mean, I get it. We need to coordinate our outfits a little bit. So, but not like, oh, this is what I'm wearing. No, you can't wear that. I was wearing that. Nothing like that, but it won't be a thing. Basically, I just had to ban my brother from wearing a Hawaiian shirt, and my son really, because he basically is my brother in smallish form. Okay, so these are, these mimic the hexagons. I don't know why I struggle with that. Hexagons, 6 sides, hexagons that are in the papers. They all say different things on them. Now, you know me, I like a mixture of icons. So I want words, but I want lots of things that don't have words. So I like that. We have some balance here because we can't have so many words on a page where the reader doesn't know where to look. Ooh, these are fun, like little paperclip kind of things. This is a protractor? Are they both protractors? Math was a very long time ago. And now my kid is in 6th grade, and like if he needs help with his homework, we're just out of luck. Go ask your dad. Ask Google. Ask Siri. I don't know. Ask Alexa. This is super fun. Like a window. I'm not sure how to use it, but it would be fun. Tiny journaling squares. I love that a lot. Let's see. Almost done here. A locker. Fun fact. No, they hate lockers around here. I don't know about y'all. But in middle school, we started middle school this year, they very much discourage it. You can get a locker, but it is very discouraged. They were like, well, we don't want you to. And also, like, you only get to go to it at certain times, blah, blah, blah. Because they don't have books. They just have an iPad, and they, like, keep it in their backpack, and they carry it around with it. Apparently, they're taking the lockers out of the high school. So that's another reason they say, well, we're preparing you to not have a locker in high school. Anybody have thoughts about that? Anybody experience that? What do you think? Let me know down below. Interesting, huh? I just thought it was like an interesting concept. I don't know. I don't really care one way or another. I support teachers. Whatever the teachers want, I support them because they work hard and they do a job I am not interested in doing. Love my teachers. This is the Academia laser cut elements. So all I got from that collection was the die cut elements, the laser cut elements, and the papers. Papers are a lot, right? They're like busy. So I'm obviously going to be combining them with neutrals or, you know, cardstock or something like that. And so this is where my icons come in. Because like I said, a lot of these are words. They do have a good mix of icons, but this is going to be almost all icons. Like you got your cut aparts here. I love the bus. We've had some bus issues this year too. Not like behavior or anything, but just it doesn't get back in the afternoon in a reasonable amount of time that I think. So I've had to alter my pickup schedule, but that's okay. First world problems, right? I'm grateful that my kids go to a fabulous school and that I have the ability to have flexibility and pick them up. So look at here. I love their laser cut elements because they're so beautiful. Like they are so intricately cut out and you have all the little things, and this level of detail on the paper just really makes it look elevated, like we were talking about earlier, adding the different elements and things like that. I love the Edison bulbs. And so you definitely have some items that are school related. See, they were thinking Harry Potter when they got these too. But you also have items that you can totally use for other things. Travel, that's total travel to me. Just general, because I don't know about you, but I love to read. Home, that's a home decor item. All kinds of things. You could do this for anything. Like if you're at a cute restaurant and they put something on a sign, you know, this could be a bistro. Like you don't have to always use this for school stuff. Sports, for trophies or anything, not just sports, like any activity where your kid is winning an award or something or competing. And then we have this ivy, which is super gorgeous. This can be, I like that they have browns, oranges, and like greens, because you could have like when we start school, it's still summer, but like this is very fall. And then you have some like borders here, and you got that chevron we're bringing back, the old school. We got some torn, I love that, like notebook paper, some pencils. All right, this video has gone long, but thank you for bearing with me. I hope you guys like this haul. I'm really excited about it. Like I said, I will link down below. There'll be affiliate links, no charge to you, if you want to grab these items that I hope they're all still in stock. I hope so. I hope I didn't tease you, but they're all from A Cherry on Top. We love A Cherry on Top. Their packaging is impeccable. They offer different shipping tiers and every so often sales and things like that. So I'll link everything down below. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'd love it if you'd like and subscribe. Bye, y'all.